Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Welcome to our Aquarius Elixir Rite for 2021. I'm Scott Stenwick, your host for these Elixir Rites and our Tuesday Ritual Night Talks, presented under the auspices of Leaping Laughter OTO in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So, I have included a link in the description to the video to the ritual, so you can take a look at that and follow along if you want. I've also included the donation link. No donation is too small. All donations go to support the operation of Leaping Laughter OTO in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And before I go any further, remember to like, subscribe, and request notifications here on our Leaping Laughter YouTube channel so you'll always know when we post another video or go live here on the channel. So, the power of Aquarius is astrology. And I want to talk a little bit about that in a minute, but first of all, if you're going to participate in this ritual, you're going to want to have a cup of wine or juice, some kind of a liquid that you can drink. And what you're going to do is you can follow along with the ritual and just kind of hold on and concentrate on the cup throughout the ritual. And there's going to be a point then where we will be formulating our intents and then drinking some from the cup and leaving some in the cup. So we don't want to empty the cup completely because some is going to be left at the end as an offering for the angel. So if you want to get that ready, you can pause this video and go do that. Get your cup, get your drink, get all that stuff ready. And then I will move on to talking about the power of astrology. So the power of astrology is not just, hey, I know how to read an astrological chart. Okay, it's great. Okay, Aquarius, if you want to learn about astrology, one of the things that you could do is you could charge the angel here. You could use this ritual to increase your knowledge and understanding of how astrology works. You could do that, but the power is a lot broader than that. Okay, the power of astrology is the ability to work with astrological forces in general. So, like many of the other zodiac powers, it's this really general, high-level power that you can use for a lot of different applications. You could, for example, let's say there's like some aspect in your chart that you don't like. You could say, you could charge the angel of Aquarius. You could say, well, I want to mediate or eliminate or deal with negative influences in my chart caused by this aspect. So that would be something that you could do with it. You could use it to like tune a space as part of another operation. Probably not something you'd be doing here with the Elixir Rite, but pretty much anything related to astrology is good. You could say, well, I want to amplify something in my chart. So let's say you've got a planet that's like really well aspect. You want to say, I want to amplify that positivity instead of deal with the negativity or whatnot. And the power of Aquarius allows you to do all of those things. So that's the sort of thing that we'd be looking at as far as an intent related to the power. And, as I've said before a number of times, the powers are descriptive, not prescriptive. And so if you opened up a book on astrology and you turned to Aquarius, so what are Aquarius traits and qualities? A statement of intent that would fall in line with any of those traits and qualities would be reasonable as well. So Aquarius it's the fixed sign of air. It's ruled by Saturn, or in new rulership, some people ascribe Uranus to it, although the classical rulership, Capricorn and Aquarius are ruled by Saturn. And so you can look at it that way. You can look at it, it's the element of air, and it's like the fixed element of air. So Aquarius being a fixed air sign is the sign that is closest to what the qualities of elemental air would be if you were working in the elemental system. And that's true of the other fixed signs too. So fixed earth, Taurus is the closest to earth. Fixed fire, Leo is the closest to fire. Fixed water, Scorpio is the closest to water. And you can see those relationships, various points in Thelemic magic and throughout the tradition. So you should have your cup ready. If you don't, pause the video, go get that set up. And once you have that, we're going to get going with the ritual here in just a moment. Belastium pera. Atamakut. Veiramila. Leilamamen. Yai. Anai. Ihaya. Before me, Raphael. Behind me, Gabriel. On my right hand, Michael. On my left hand, Oriel. For about me flames the pentagram, and in the column stands the sixth red star. Atamakut. Veinimra Vigila. Leilamamen. We take refuge in Nuit, the blue-lidded daughter of sunset, the naked brilliance of the voluptuous night sky, as we issue the call to the awakened nature of all beings, for every man and every woman is a star. Makashana. We take refuge in Hadith, the secret flame that burns in every heart of man and in the core of every star, as we issue the call to our own awakened natures, arousing the coiled serpent about to spring. Abrahadabra. We take refuge in Haru Raha, who wields the wand of double power, the wand of the force of Kofnia, but his left hand is empty, for he is crushed to the universe and naught remains, as we unite our own awakened natures with those of all beings everywhere and every when, dissolving all obstacles and healing all suffering. For pure will, unassuaged of purpose, delivered of the lust of result, is every way perfect. All is pure and present, and has always been so. For existence is pure joy, all the sorrows are but as shadows, they pass and are done. But there is that which remains. To this realization we commit ourselves, pure and total presence, so mote it be. Iron Eye, Yad Rashnunyan, Isis nature, the fullness of earth, Horus, volition, the triumph of Sol, Set, guardian, lord of the threshold, Tahuti, perfection, uniting them all. Isis, Horus, Set, Tahuti, Amrahan, Amra. Isis in fullness, Horus triumphant, Set the liminal, Tahuti to Ter to Teruah. Isis, Horus, Set, Tahuti, Makashana. The linking of earth with the stars. Arita. 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 Ararita. Ararita, Ararita. Iron Eye, Yadrashnunyan. Isis nature, the fullness of earth, Horus, volition, the triumph of Sol, Set, guardian, lord of the threshold, Tahuti, perfection, uniting them all. Isis, Horus, Set, Tahuti, Amrahan, Amra. Isis in fullness, Horus triumphant, Set the liminal, Tahuti to Ter to Teruah. Isis, Horus, Set, Tahuti, Makashana, the linking of earth with the stars. Now I begin to pray, thou child, holy thy name and undefiled. Thy reign is come, thy will is done. Here is the bread, here is the blood. Bring me through midnight to the sun. Save me from evil and from good, that thy one crown of all the 10, even now and hear me mine. Amen. In my breast I carry the mark of the living God. I adore thee, thou light of the world. I adore thee, thou light of the Grail. I ask nothing from thee, for I am become thee. I and thee are one in the perfection of the mystery of life. And before there was the throne, there was a sea of glass like crystal. And in the center and around the throne, 4 living creatures, full of eyes in front and behind. Without stopping, day or night, they were saying, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty, who was, who is, and who is coming. Holy art thou who art universe. Holy art thou who art in nature formed. Holy art thou, the vast and the mighty, source of darkness, source of light. Lord Almighty and all-powerful, hear our prayers. Command thy holy angels above the fixed stars to be assisting and aiding of thy people, that we may command all spirits of the air, fire, water, earth, heaven, and hell, so that they may tend to the glory of God and man. O thou Empress of light and of darkness, thou pourer forth of the stars of night. Yea, as I gaze upon thine countenance, my eyes are as the eyes of a blind man smitten by a torch of burning fire. O my God, thou mighty one, thou creator of all things, I renounce unto thee the wine cups of merriment, and the eyes of the wanton bearers, and the lure of their soft limbs, so that I may be made drunk on the vine of thy splendor, and be consumed in the unutterable joy of thine everlasting rapture. O thou eternal river of chaotic law, in whose depths lie locked the secrets of creation, I swear to thee by the primal waters of the deep to suck up the firmament of thy chaos, and as a volcano to belch forth a cosmos of coruscating suns. O thou sovereign surging of wild felicity, whose love is as the overflowing of the seas, and who makest our bodies to laugh with beauty, I know thee. O thou outstrider of the sunset, who deckest the snow-capped mountains with red roses, and strewest white violets on the curling waves. O glory be to thee, O God, my God, for I behold thee in the sparkling dew of the wild glades. Thou hast decked them out as for a great feast of rejoicing, so that they may gleam forth the glory of thy name. O thou mighty God, make me as the saffron waves that cling to the shimmering limbs of the green rocks. I beseech thee, O thou great God, that I may chant in foaming music thy glory, and roll forth the eternal rapture of thy name, O thou God, my God. O thou wanton cupbearer of madness, whose mouth is as the joy of 1,000 masterful kisses, intoxicate me on thy loveliness, so that the silver of thy merriment may revel as a moon-white pearl upon my tongue. O thou God of the nothingness of all things, O thou who art neither the crown of the flaming storm, nor the opalescence of the abyss, O thou who art not a nymph in the foam of the sea, nor a whirling devil in the sand of the desert, I deny thee by the powers of mine understanding. Bear me in the unity of thy might, and pour me forth from out the cup of thine all-pervading nothingness, for thou art all and none of these in the fullness of thy not being. Ah, but I rejoice at thee, O thou, my God, thou silken web of emerald bewitchment, thou beryl mists of marshy meres, thou flame-spangled fleece of seething gold. Yea, I rejoice at thee, thou pearly dew of the setting moon, O thou dark purple storm cloud of contending kisses. I rejoice, yea, I shout with gladness, till all my laughter, like enchanted waters, is blown as an iris web of bubbles from the lips of the deep, in the glory and splendor of thy name. O my God, order me justly, and be merciful unto me as I humble myself before thee. For all my thoughts are as a dust-clad serpent, wind at noon that danceth through the ashen grass of law. O woe unto me, my God, woe unto me, for all my song is as the dirge of the sea that moans about a corpse, lapping most mournfully against the dead shore in the darkness. Yet in the sob of the wind do I hear thy name, that quickeneth the cold lips of the dead to life. Oh, what art thou, O God, my God, thou teeming desert of the abundance of night, O thou river of unquenched thirst, thou tongueless one who licketh up the dust of death and cast it forth as a rolling ocean of life. Oh, how could I possess the still depths of thy darkness, and yet did thy embrace fall asleep as a child in a bower of lilies. O thou unity of all things, as the sun that rolleth through the 12 mansions of the skies, so art thou, O God, my God. I cannot slay thee, for thou art everywhere. Lo, though I lick up the boundless light, the boundless and the not, there still shall I find thee, thou unity of unities, thou oneness, O thou perfect nothingness of bliss. O glorious and mighty Cambriel, you command and rule over the spirits of Delhi. Behold me, and in the name of the Savior God, the stabilizing and aerial Hevia, attend and appear before us in the circle of art. Full powers and wonders of the side of Aquarius do we rightly desire. Enlighten our understanding, encourage our hearts, and manifest unto us now as we partake of your spiritual realm. So mote it be. Cambriel, 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 Cambriel. You are holy, and your name is holy. You are exalted, and your name is exalted. You are mighty, and your name is mighty. You are strong, and your name is strong. You are honored, and your name is honored. You are true, and your name is true. You are ancient, and your name is ancient. You are blessed, and your name is blessed. You are chosen, and your name is chosen. You are great, and your name is great. You are praised, and your name is praised. You are power, and your name is power. Gloria Patri et Matri et Filius et Filia et Spiritus Sancto externo et Spiritus Sancto interno, uterat esterit in seculo seculorum, sex et udo per nomen septem in uno, arita. O stabilizing and aerial, Hevia. To thee we present this talisman of our magical will. We ask thee, O exalted one, to receive this body of our right into the light of thy presence. So we proceed in making this elixir of Aquarius, charging it with the creative energies of Delhi. We shall achieve a true alchemical ferment, mighty and Yetzirah, vitalized by thy blessing. In partaking of this mystery, let there be unto us a vitality of soul, increase of sight, true gnosis, and complete manifestation of the wonders of thy sphere. Creature of wine, who art established in the sphere of Aquarius, by the vital force of thy breath, I live with thee to perfect this work of holy magic in the realm of Delhi. Hevia. 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 Behold the elixir of Aquarius, for all and for each it is prepared. Let each and all receive its magic virtue. And so then this is the point where you would formulate your intent, something related to the power of astrology or the qualities of the sign Aries. Formulate it, fix it in your mind, and then take a drink from the cup. Remember not to empty the cup completely, because what's left in the cup is going to be offered to the angel. Glorious and mighty Cambriel, we make this offering unto you that it may nourish and fortify you as you attend to your appointed tasks. Be the ferment of our spiritual alchemy mighty in the crucible of our souls. So mote it be. O thou Cambriel, praise and honor be unto thee for the splendor of thine office and the majesty of thy being, and the blessing of thy God and mine, the stabilizing and aerial Hevia. Because thou hast diligently answered unto our demands, hast very ready and willing to come at our call, we do hereby license thee to depart unto thy proper place by the name Hevia, without causing harm or danger unto man or beast. Depart then, I say, and be thou very ready to come at our call, being duly exercised and conjured by these sacred rites of magic. We charge thee to withdraw peaceably and quietly, and that the peace of the Almighty, eternal, true, and living God be ever present between us. Amen. So mote it be. May light, life, love, and liberty be extended universally to all under the regency of the one law of the Lema. May all attain the stone of the wise, the summum bonum, true wisdom, and perfect happiness. May the benefit of this act and all acts be dedicated unto the complete liberation and supreme enlightenment of all beings everywhere, pervading space and time. So mote it be. May the benefits of practice, ours and others, come to fruition ultimately and immediately, and we remain in a state of presence. Ata Malkut Vebra Vela Leila Mamen. I now declare this temple duly closed. All right, so that is our Aquarius Elixir Rite ritual. As far as your offering goes, you should still have a little bit of your drink left in your cup, and this is going to be offered to the angel. There's a couple ways you can do that. You can go ahead, and I often just keep it here in the temple, and I let it evaporate. So I take my Aquarius tablet here, which is what's been under here the whole time, and I'm going to put that over on the side here, and I'll just set the cup on top of it. And you can just allow that to naturally evaporate as the spirit partakes of the offering. You can also go ahead and dispose of it somewhere outdoors. You can just any place where it'll like soak into the ground or whatnot. Some traditions like to do that at crossroads. If you want to do that, that's cool. And just keep in mind that you're pouring this out and it is offered to the angel Cambriel, who is the angel of Aquarius. And so you can go ahead and do that or allow it to naturally evaporate, whatever works for you. So that is going to wrap up our elixir ritual for this evening. Have the ritual link if you want to check out some of the text of what was said. I have the donation link. No donation is too small. All donations go to support Leaping Laughter OTO in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And remember to like, subscribe, request notifications, so you're always up to date on everything that's going on here on the Leaping Laughter YouTube channel. So with that, thank you very much for watching and have a great rest of the evening. Love is the law, love under will.